Hello and welcome to the review. What a match we've had over here. What a thriller it's been. An absolute nail-biter between Pakistan versus Afghanistan. I'll be joined shortly by Ramiz Raja, Imad, Wasim and Pommie Mbwanga. Yeah, went down to the wire, absolutely. You know, our hearts were in our mouth, Imad, but would you say this is your career best innings?
Yes, I think obviously that was the best inning I've played. I've played a couple of innings, but this is on the top of the list.
Tell us about how difficult it was to bat out there.
It was tough. I think they've got fantastic spinners, world-class spinners. It was really tough to score against them, but I think what we decided, we just hang in and just play 50 overs and see how it goes.
It's almost seemed like, you know, Gulbuddin Naib, you targeted him in that particular over. Was that always the plan at the back of your mind that, you know, you're going to take it, TV?
Yes, obviously, if we don't able to score 15 or 16 runs in that over, we would have been in trouble. We would have attacked Rashid then. But I was like, just score 15 runs, maybe 10 to 12 runs, so we can milk Rashid.
Before you ask any more questions, let me congratulate Pakistan for making a simple task so difficult. Well done.
Thank you.
Because this was always in the bag. You know, and we're watching the highlights here. I mean, this really was it turned out to be a heart-racing thriller in the end, and had it not kept his calm, it would have been all over for Pakistan. And thanks to Gulbuddin, I think he played for Pakistan, huh, Gulbuddin?
It's just like on that wicket, it was really, it was easy to play fast bowlers rather than spinners. So I was like, if any other fast bowler, I would have attacked them the same.
You've also taken 2 wickets in the match as well. Are you feeling confident overall about your bowling as well?
I was really bowling well in the last couple of games, but couldn't able to get any wickets. So it wasn't in the back of my mind. I was like, just go out there and play for your country and try to give your best, and Allah Mia will give you whatever it is.
Let's talk about that last hit of yours, you know, the winning moment. What were you thinking? You know, are you going to take a single or target the boundary?
Now, I think credit goes to Wasim. He played with a broken hand, couple of lusty blows. I think that really helped.
Don't forget to thank Gulbuddin also. He bowled you a juicy half volley as well. Not a half volley, a full toss. But credit to you for maintaining that calmness. You know, I've really admired the way you tackle tough situation.
Thank you.
It really was remarkable, because anything could have happened, and you looked very, very calm at the non-strikers and when you were batting as well.
I mean, when you talk about calmness in such a situation, everything around you is just going haywire. How do you manage to keep your calm?
I think it's just natural.
Deep breaths.
Yeah, just deep breaths, lay down for a while, getting the cramps and stuff. But the thing is, you just go out there and just have to play for your country. Result doesn't matter, but obviously if you give your 100% most of the time, because we are so talented, result will come in our way.
Yeah, you see, that's the thing about World Cup cricket, because the stage sort of enthuses you to play above yourself. And you want such situations to become a hero. And Pakistan have found new heroes in the last 3 matches, which is great. Because from team's point of view, you need that. You know, a new star to be born in every match. And so everybody is feeling good regarding that particular talent on the day.
Like I said, like Babar and Haris won us a game. Hafiz Bey won us a game.
Sure.
I think these are the things which makes better side. So I think we are a very tough side to beat now.
What about the fan support, Imad? They seem to be following you around everywhere.
It's fantastic. I think it's like playing in Pakistan, to be very honest. They love us. Obviously, when you lose, they hate us, but that's fans. They're passionate, they love us. So thank you very much to them.
All right, thank you so much for your
Well
thoughts.
done,
I'll
well
let you go
played.
and celebrate.
Brilliant
Well
innings,
done.
Imad. Well done, well done.
Thank you
Well
very much.
played. And
Thank you.
now we'll be joined by Pommie and Mbwanga as well as Rambo. Rambo, I mean, I think I've chewed my nails off at the
You
end of this
shouldn't.
match.
I mean, we're quite used to this from Pakistan, you know. Making simple situations look tough, easy matches look horribly difficult. And had it not been for Imad's confidence and his calmness, I think it could have been all over for Pakistan. For an embarrassing defeat. Let's not forget, this was kind of a must-win match for them, and they made it so tough. I mean, 230 really should have been walk in the park.
How do you sum up this performance by Pakistan, Pommie? I mean, I know you were there giving in your comments. Sum it up in a few words.
In a few words, I'd say it's a typical Pakistan performance, one that takes all their fans through every single emotion that they can have. You know, start off at the beginning of the day, say, oh, it should beat Afghanistan. They win the toss, you think, oh, perhaps, you know, you never know. They get to a place where you say, oh, they'll get 260, they don't, you bowl them out. When you've done that, then they go into the side of batting, you think it's going really well, no trouble. And then bang, the collapse, and you think they're not going to get there. And they just get there in the end. And so
they play with the emotions of the fans, Rambo.
And with our blood
but
pressure.
Of course, Wahab Riaz, you know, we've seen him whack a few in that game against Australia.
Maybe his finger is not broken.
But I think his finger's doing really well for him. But, I mean, he's got that ability. But again, to be in that condition with a broken finger and play the way he did, kudos to him.
Absolutely. This is World Cup stage, Zainab. And so you want to become a hero. Not only did he play with a lot of common sense, but that drive, that smash through the offside that got him a 4 off rush, it really was such a critical shot at that juncture. And he didn't throw his wicket away. You know, he may come across as a pinch hitter, but he's pretty smart. Because at that stage, you needed to have that fine spread where you could hit a 4, run well, and also protect your scalp. And it was done remarkably well by injured Wahab.
I mean, you look at him and you see that he's relatively more experienced than some of the other Pakistani players. Do you think that was one of the factors, you know, keeping a cool head, being mature about it?
Definitely. I think having been in the pressure before, having been under the pressure before, if you go back and remember that before this squad was selected, he was a long way away from the team, somewhat banished from the team, and he's come back in for the World Cup. And his bowling today finished things off. The bowling as a group today, after starting badly, to finish things off when Afghanistan were headed towards like 260, maybe as a score, maybe 250. In the end, 227. Yes, they've made heavy weather of it, but if they'd got 260, he might not have got there.
Yeah, and Shaheen Afridi getting 4 wickets again. He seems to be amongst the wickets. He took 3 wickets in the previous game, 4 in this. You know, good signs for Pakistan.
Yeah, he's got tremendous potential. You can see him bowl in different phases of the innings, which impresses me the most. So he's not a one-phase bowler with a new ball. He'll come back and do something different, like off-cutters and leg cutters and the Yorker as well. He's got solid temperament as well. And if he just keeps it simple, at times he just overanalyze stuff. You don't need to do that. As a 19-year-old, all he has to do is to run in hard, make sure that you find that hard length. Because he's tall, he'll get the ball to bounce. And just be relentless. I think he's got that quality to be bullheaded. You know, he's got a strong mind and in great form. And so he's used that form once again in this all-important contest.
I mean, he started this tournament, you know, not on a great note. He couldn't find his length properly, Pom, but it seems now that he's slowly getting into his rhythm.
Yeah, I would say quickly. And why I say quickly is because it's not so easy for young bowlers to figure out what lengths to bowl. You go from country to country and you get accustomed to bowling what is your normal length. And when you go somewhere else, like you turn up in England and you think, oh, I'll hit back of a length and the ball sits up. And so you have to make sure that you're getting fuller. And to do that, then you have to teach yourself in terms of muscle memory and where it is where you want the ball to be to kind of bowl that way and groove yourself into that. And to be able to do that in games and learn quickly that way and still be effective for Pakistan, you've got to give it to him. A young guy who learns very quickly.
Well, Imad, Wasim, we've spoken a lot about his batting as well. But, you know, he took 2 wickets. And it seems like he's doing a job for Pakistan. You know, he bowls those 10 overs. What do you make of his spell today?
Yeah, almost went unnoticed. I mean, you know, everybody was so keen to see Pakistan over the line that we forgot how valuable he was by striking twice. I think he's got solid temperament. He can bowl with the new ball, so he gives Sarfraz a bit of options. And he's a good mind as well. He's got good cricketing mind. He leads Karachi Kings in PSL cricket as well. So I think you've got to lead yourself as a bowler whilst Sarfraz is there to set the field. But it's very important for the bowlers to realize what fields they need. And I think he comes across as someone who understands the game.
Afghanistan as well, you know, they fought like you know, true champions in the sense they've not had the best of tournaments. They've fought in some games. What do they take from this tournament?
I think it's been a tournament of kind of nearly there. In many games, and many would have expected this, that in a lot of games they'd be overpowered by the teams, or well, all kind of 9 teams ahead of them. But they would have taken aim at some of the teams and felt that they could beat them. In essence, at the end of it, they've kind of ended up nearly beating Sri Lanka. I say nearly because they had the opportunity and then they crumbled. And so in the end, it looks like a one-sided game. Go to the India game as well. Similar sort of situation where perhaps the captaincy might have had different things happen with different bowling changes and so forth. India end up getting to about 230 and it ends up too many. They could have got less. They could have got about 200 if they went with the spin, ironically, because that's the same sort of thing that happened here. So turn up here, they have a great opportunity, get Pakistan 5 down, 6 down, and visibly you can see that because they're an inexperienced side, they start to feel the pressure and they do things that are uncharacteristic and they allow their opposition in. It happens when you're a lesser side. You kind of look at what the scalp is you're about to get. You're about to beat Pakistan. You're about to beat India. And little errors mean that you don't quite get over the line. It's unfortunate, but I still see some sort of improvement as they go along from game to game.
Well, it's been a tournament of ifs for Afghanistan, but a lot to take through for them. But of course, Pakistan would be happy looking at this table because they've got those 2 points and now they are in the top 4, Ramiz. Everybody's talking about
I'm
that.
blinking. I can't believe it. Is that correct?
Well, there is that possibility of that Pakistan-India semi-final. I mean, I know everybody's talking about it.
I think you're a long way ahead.
Yeah, long way.
Goodness,
Zainab,
the
let's just keep the
semi-final.
emotions in check.
I don't think so.
Because you know, the next game is England-India for Pakistan cricket team. They'll all be watching that game. All the Pakistani fans hoping that India would beat England. But right now, I think it's one step at a time.
And there's something else, Rambo. It doesn't matter what Pakistan have done. They can beat number 1 side in the world yesterday and play number 21 side in the world tomorrow. And you never know what will happen. They could win against one, the best one, and lose against the worst one. So this is why I say all emotions, from we're going to win, we're going to lose, oh, this is good, this is bad, goodness, what are they doing? So you never know. You just never know. You can't take anything for granted.
Well,
Sadly,
all
I've
the
got to
Pakistanis
agree.
are going to be supporting India in that match against England, which is ironic on its own. But thank you so much for your thoughts. And again, you can connect with us on ICC, YouTube, Facebook. We're pretty much everywhere. And as I speak, it's actually started to drizzle as well. So I'll just leave you guys to it.
I think we would have won on DLS as
On
well.
DLS.
Absolutely. Don't worry.
All right. Thank you so much, gentlemen. I hope you guys enjoyed the show. Tune in for the review.
Afghanistan won the toss and decided to bat.
You should call me.
It's gone, caught behind.
Options. Don't think I
The
don't.
Afghanistan supporters always believe, don't they?
And feeling more. You should call me before I go.
Judged it nicely.
Stand by. There's a million other people
Totally
here
done.
tonight.
A 4th for Shaheen Shah Afridi.
No inside edge. It's got the Afghanistan fans up and about.
Bowling, what a blow. Pakistan win by 3 wickets. They live and they breathe to fight another day.